at 1 last night? And the answer is I barely was. I was in my bed. I heard my phone going crazy. I was like, who the heck is texting me? What time is it? And I went and I saw that you were texting me, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And I want to hear about your backsplash. Tell me about your backsplash. That's very exciting. But the reason why I was up so late last night is because my Beaver game released a new patch which includes automation, so you can like program the sluices and reservoirs and things like that in your beaver colony. And of course, I got to play with that. So I booted it up again, and I started building a new city. And this city is called Justice, because that's the mood I was in while I was making it. And it's still pretty early days, but we've got a few trees coming in, and I'm almost done walling off the water source before the first bad tide, which means that when the bad tide comes, I won't lose all of my crops, which is really exciting. But we did get a very long drought. It's a 12-day drought, and a lot of my crops are going to be unirrigated by the end of it. I hope we have enough water supply. Instead of rushing a big pump and building some big cisterns to hold the water, I decided to get an observatory first because it's about the same amount of science cost, and this will like quadruple my science production, maybe more. Actually, I think it's a 10x science production increase. So I went straight for this, and then I'm going to use this to get all of the other fancy high-tech stuff like water pumping and water storage. But I've got a place set aside right here for the big water pump, and then I'll get some big cisterns to store it, and then I won't be worried about long droughts anymore. And then I want to build a big wall here so that when the water comes down this in the next flow season, we can store it all up in here and turn this into a big ass reservoir to keep the water going through really long droughts. And that's how we'll get to survive like 30-day droughts and bad tides. So anyway, I was doing that, and I was listening to an audiobook that my mom gave me, and I think I'm a conspiracy theorist now. It turns out it was really easy to turn me into one. So yeah. Uh, that's why I was up late. Why were you up at 1 p.m., Anna? You can't just like ask questions and dash. Come on.